Hi, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. This is one thing I want to show you. This is a video I did. Released the memo, Prediction Trump, State of the Union. And January 20th. Today is the 26th. And I want to show you this. This is from the Gateway Pundit. Growing calls for President Trump to read explosive FISA memo during State of the Union address, January 25th. I predicted this on the 20th. Oh, it's amazing. The political acumen of myself is matched only by my modesty. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that thought that, but I was thinking about the way that Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is not only an incredibly talented man, he is a showman. I think it'd be a beautiful show for him to read it during the State of the Union, and to have the camera. You know, they have the camera later. You know, you see highlights of the Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats would be just practically throwing up. I don't know what's going to be in that memo, but it's going to be some pretty dynamite stuff. It's going to be beautiful. So the memo is going to be coming out pretty soon. I hope he reads it during the State of the Union. And my tea's ready. I hope he reads it during the State of the Union. Because that's about the only prediction I ever made that deals with this kind of thing that, you know, I mean, that was a long shot. Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking, man, because they were saying he's not, when the memo came out, they said, well, we're not going to release it for X amount of days or something like that. And it was around the time of the State of the Union, so I thought that would be the perfect thing for him to do. Do it at the State of the Union. Having some tea here. It's peppermint. Just like Grandma never made for me. So anyway, I just wanted to do a video of that just to have it as a record on my channel. So it was fun. So I'll put the link to the video where I made the prediction. So I hope he does. I'd be so. I mean, oh man, that would be like. I think he might do it. I really do. I mean, it's just, I mean, what a powerful thing to do. Because, you know, and he went to Davos, right? He just got back from Davos. What a, everyone's going to, they're really going to not like him in Davos, you know, because he was dogging on the globalists the whole time. And, they're globalists. He's not going to get a good reception. They loved him. Absolutely loved him. Now, the reason they love him is because of power. He's a powerful human being. Powerful. But they loved him. This is the lefties just get it wrong on so many levels. After a while, you start to wonder, is this derangement syndrome that they have, is it affecting them beyond the beyond? And the answer, I think, is yes. I mean, the hatred that they have in their heart for this man is, I mean, it's just, it's beyond the beyond. So, you know, let them do what they're going to do. Trump's just plowing right through. Plowing right through. He's making these politicians that hate him. He's making them. I mean, you know, the way that he negotiates, this is what I think happened. I don't know if it's true. So he gives the Democrat. First of all, the Democrats can't get out of their own way. They folded like a cheap freaking suit on this docket thing. Oh, the illegal immigrants are more important than the military and the American people. We're gonna close the government. We're gonna close it down. Folded like a cheap suit. Matter of fact, one of their big donors, a billionaire donor, isn't going to give them any more money because they folded like that to the DNC or whatever it is, DCCC, Congressional something committee or whatever, DCCC, 3 C's. So he's not going to give them any more money. So I think that's pretty interesting. But Trump is just too smart for these people. He's just too smart. He goes, like Schumer and Durbin folded. Well, okay, we give, uncle, daddy. They folded. That was great. So Trump comes back and he gives him an offer. Now this is for the DACA people. Like if you're a DACA, this would have given you what you wanted. Now why Barack Hussein Obama didn't give it to you? Why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him why he didn't give it to you? He could have done it. He was a president, had the House and the Senate. He could have already given you the DACA thing, but he didn't want to because why? He wouldn't have anything to beat the Republicans over the head with. He uses them. He used them, just like the Democrats are using them now. Because the Democrats want a continual flow of new voters coming in, dependent on the government. So Trump says to the people that are the DACA people now, look, I want $25 billion for the wall. I want an end to chain migration and an end to lottery system migration. And that would have given something like 1.8 million people, the DACA people, it would have given them a path to citizenship. But the geniuses, Schumer and Durbin and Nancy Pelosi, who are nothing more than three, they're like the Three Stooges, except they're like chimps. They're like the 3 chimps trying to change a flat tire. It's like the Keystone Cops, like they got like a Model T or something like that, and the tire goes flat, and these 3 chimps jump out of the car, and they can't figure out what to do. That's them. They can't figure out what to do. So Trump gave the DACA kids what they needed to get citizenship. And so these Keystone chimps said, forget it. It's no good. So now Trump, all the thing he has to say to people in DACA, look, we offered them citizenship. We offered to let them stay, but these 3 chimps turned it down. So now Trump is totally in charge of this. What are they going to do? And Schumer. Oh, he's going to take those things that Trump offered and put them in the vault, so he can use them next time there's a negotiation. Well, Trump is the king of negotiations. He wrote The Art of the Deal. They can come back with all that stuff all they want. It's going to be a new deal, a new negotiation. And now the people that are going to get blamed for not giving the DACA kids what they wanted, it's going to be Schumer and Durbin. They're the ones that blew up the deal. So Trump is just so much smarter than these people. way smarter. And people are like, oh, he's stupid. He's a fool. He's this. He's that. He lives in a building that he owns. That is his house. That's 664 feet tall. It's almost twice as tall as any building in the state of New Mexico. New Mexico is 350, I think. So it's 700 feet would be double, and this is like, what's that, 40 feet, 38 feet or something, 36 feet shorter than two of the tallest buildings in New Mexico stacked on top of one another. And people think the guy's stupid. He's got a 737, I think, 727, 37, which 27, I think, with his name on it, with helicopters. The guy is a billionaire. And people have the audacity to say how stupid he is. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What are you doing? How many billions of dollars do you have? What have you done? Trump just got through becoming a rock star in Davos. The richest people in the world, some of those fuckers, showed up. Climate changers flying in there with dozens of personal jets. Nobody seems to think about that, do they? What are you going to do? But Trump is so far ahead of these people. Because when I first heard that, what he was going to do, I thought, man, that's not such a hot idea. And then when the Democrats turned it down, I realized Trump got him again. He got him again. He wrote The Art of the Deal. How are you going to out-negotiate a guy who wrote The Art of the Deal? I hope he reads that document at the State of the Union. Or what would even be not greater, because I want to see their faces. I want to see him stick it right in their face. They've been dogging this guy, and all the stuff is getting ready to break. All the stuff is getting ready to break about this whole Russia investigation and all this. They've been on this guy since before he was elected. They've been on him since before he was elected. Surveilling him illegally. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Heck, and when it's going to come out, it's going to be beautiful. They're going to put a lot of these guys, I think there's going to be FBI guys going to prison over this. I understand that depending on what the memo says, Obama's already getting ready to lawyer up. He's in the soup too. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, all of the people in the Obama administration, including him. And all those people that thought Barack Hussein Obama was their God are going to realize that the guy was a crook, man. It was not as big as a crook probably as Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. But it's going to be fascinating to find out about that. It's going to be beautiful. So I'm looking forward to next week. The news is going to be excellent next week. You know, I'm no genius, or I would have put what little money I've got into the stock market, but I didn't do it because I've got bad experience doing all that kind of stuff. Some people can make their money work for them. My money goes out there and, of course I'm the one backing it, making the decisions. Shit goes south, because I don't know what I'm doing. But at least I don't know. At least I know I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't do it very much anymore. But if I would have put my money in the stock market, it'd been up 44%. But if I would have put it in, it would have gone down 44. Well, of course, it would have gone down big time with Hillary Clinton if she would have been elected. I'm so proud of Donald Trump. He's such a great person, such a great freaking president, I should have said. He's got his flaws just like everybody else, just like me. I got plenty of flaws. Oh, what do you got to hide, Rodney? Well, I got plenty to hide. That's why I wear clothes. He's doing great. He's doing great. And people are going to start. People are going to start understanding it and start really to understand that he's really got the American people, the best wishes for the American people in mind. He ran for office with his own money. He gives $400,000 salary to the government every year. He doesn't even take any money for a salary. Remember when Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, they were in the presidency, right? So the Secret Service has always got to be around the president to protect him. So they had a house. The Clintons had a house. They had the government build a house for the guards, and then after they did that, they charged the government rent to house the people that were guarding them. Donald Trump gives his whole salary to the government. The Clintons are very, very not good people. I'm not going to get involved too much in that because when the shit hits the fan, oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. And all those people out there that have been saying, oh, the Russian investigation, it's really going to do this, going to do that. It's not going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen with that. Nothing's going to happen with that. It's all been disproven. One of the main guys that's going to be in the soup is a guy named Strzok. And he didn't even, he's a number 2 guy in the, I think he's the number 2 guy or number 3 guy in the investigation right now with the so-called Russian thing. And in the beginning, he said he was, because of these, he was chatting with this woman that having a little affair, an FBI agent, going back and forth, and he didn't even want to do it. He didn't even want to be on the case because there's nothing there. Oh, it's beautiful what's going to happen. They're catching the biggest crooks in American political history. And we're alive to see it. So I hope Trump does it. I hope he says it at the State of the Union. Or I hope he says, okay, well, it's the State of the Union now. We're going to invite some people over to the White House to read the memo and have that live, you know. That'd be fun. Have it live coming from the White House. People eating Cheetos and drinking Diet Coke or whatever. Basically mocking him. What a guy. He's a great president and he's doing great for the country, and those people that thought they were going to hate him in Davos, they loved him. I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.